School is the most important thing in your life. And while I hate school, I got a PhD. And I hate school. I hate everything about it. So somebody say, E, if you hate school so much, why you get a PhD? Because I hate school, but I love options. You can have average skill, but you can't have average will. You can't have average will. Like your will has to be phenomenal. You have to see basketball as the gateway. It's like a passport. Basketball is just your way to get in, and then once you get in, boom, then you dominate. So I'm telling you, you're not taking a test because they're giving you the test. You're taking a test that's about to change your life, your mama's life. And I know if you take the test serious, you'll kill it. When you go through your go-through, your siblings are watching you. When you go through your go-through, your friends are watching you. When you go through your go-through, your parents are watching you. And people will use your strength to get through their stuff.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, E.T. Welcome to another edition of Free. You heard what I said. Free. That's right. The free 99. Summerschool.com. All right, look, real quick. Knowledge is the new money. For real, for real. Get you some. All right? Get you some. Knowledge is the new money. Get you some. All right. So today we're talking about something deep and something that, I had to learn. Respect. Respect, y'all. Respect. And I grew up in Detroit. Aretha Franklin had a song about respect, y'all. Respect just a little bit. Right? Respect. So here's what we're going to do. Right? I want this one to be more. I want you to think more on this one, right? So I was super, super disrespectful, I disrespected my teachers, especially subs. I'm laughing, I'm joking, I'm playing like I went to college, like I got my 4-degree master's degree. You know what I'm saying? Like I was certified. I'm in there just acting a fool. A teacher can't even teach, right? My mom, don't walk in the house. Just disrespectful. Refrigerator with my hand. I ain't washed my hands. I done came in from outside. My mom upstairs or my dad gone. I'm bringing people in the house, throwing parties, eating up the food. My boys, I don't even drink. My boys drinking on the property. They got beer. They ain't cleaning up. I got kicked out the crib. Listen, I was disrespectful. But I'm telling you, I started realizing like, yo, give me that horn. I got to read this quote to y'all. Give me this horn. Give me the horn. I got to read something to y'all. Watch this. Respect is a two-way street. If you want to get it, you got to give it. If you want to get respect, you got to give respect. And this generation, like, I'm just like y'all on that. You got to earn my respect. No. It's the opposite. You got to earn other people's respect. You young, you in middle school, high school, elementary school, whatever. You got to earn respect of adults. Nobody got to give you. Now, I'm not suggesting adults that we don't respect our young people, but I'm telling you as a young person, you got to give it before you could get it. And I'm telling y'all, man, I started realizing the value of respecting people, respecting people's time. Respect their time. Somebody tell you they're going to be there at 10, you be outside at 9:45, 9:50 waiting, right? Or be at the front door with the door cracked and you can see. Respect your mom, you respect your dad, your grandparent, whoever raising you. Respect them for going to work enough to do the dishes. Respect them enough to clean the refrigerator. Respect them enough, like for real, respect them. Respect the fact that they getting up and grinding and doing something they don't want to do, working for somebody they don't want to work for, probably somebody who a jerk, and they got to go in and as an adult, take all that foolishness just so they can make sure you got a roof over your head, just to make sure that you got food on the table, just to make sure that you got the AC boy, the hot water, the cold water, like make sure you got refrigerated food, like respect. And I got to a point in my life where I started to see really respect is not about the other person, B. I started realizing respect is about you. When you don't respect other people, it's because you don't respect yourself. When you don't respect your body, your hygiene, it just means you don't love and respect yourself. When you ain't brushing your teeth, when you're not taking a shower, when you're not taking care of yourself, right? When you're not cleaning up behind yourself, right? It just means you don't love you. When you letting people talk to you any kind of way, when you letting people use your body any type of way, like, yo, unless you, okay, you got to respect yourself. I'm telling you, people will respect you to the extent that you respect yourself. So guess what? As an adult, I promise y'all now, I go to my parents' crib, I promise you, ain't nobody at home. I open up the door, I take off my shoes. I didn't have no respect when I was young. I didn't see the value of respect. I just thought I could talk to people any kind of way. But it's a reflection of who I am. Like, you off the charts, Eric. Like, you don't have no manners, Eric. Like you ignorant. Like, it's on you. It's not on them. And so now my mom gone, I take off my shoes with pride. I walk in the house, no shoes on. I go wash my hands, and I hear my mom now. Don't wash your hands in the kitchen. Go in the bathroom. Are you hearing me? They not there. I'm washing my hands before I go in the refrigerator. I'm cleaning the dish before, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not leaving dishes in the sink. Listen to me very closely. It's not fair. Like, you disrespectful. You use the dish. Like, you ate off that dish. You use that silverware. You use that cup. Why does somebody else have to? You're not trying to wash dishes behind nobody else. You're not trying to go in somebody else's room and clean their room. So why they got to clean yours? You know why? Because you don't respect yourself. Because you don't value you. You don't value your clothes. You so spoiled. You so entitled. You don't know that there's kids in other countries. Matter of fact, there's kids in the United States of America that's doing hand-me-downs. That's got to wear the same thing every day. That their clothes smell because they can't wash. They don't have access to a wash machine. You disrespect you. You disrespect all of the great things your parents doing for you. All the luxuries you have. You disrespectful. You leaving the lights on. Why? Because you don't have to pay for it. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful that you got the AC blowing, you got the door wide open, you got the refrigerator, you going in and out the house. You disrespectful. You borrowing your parents' car and you ain't putting gas back in. You disrespectful. You don't want nobody to do you like that, but then you quick to do somebody else like that. No respect. In order to get it, you got to give it. In order to get it, you got to earn it. And respect shows who you are. It shows the quality of who you are as a human. It shows the type of character and integrity you have. You know, you think you disrespecting people. You think that's funny. You dogging people out. You making fun of people. You making people feel less than. You cyberbullying. You on the internet dogging folks out. You spreading rumors about people. You think you somebody because you disrespecting people. Yeah, the same people that's laughing with you is going to be laughing at you. And so start respecting yourself enough. Respect yourself enough to respect others. And people who respect me, I understand. They ain't respecting Eric Thomas. They respect themselves. They value themselves. They love themselves. They take care of themselves. And that's why they take care of me, because they take care of themselves. So it's your boy E.T. Remember, you got to give it if you want to earn it. Small steps, great distances. Now you know. Let's go.
Welcome to Free Summer School. Knowledge is the new money. Get you some. Okay. We're here with E.T. the hip hop preacher. It was consistency, guys. It's about confidence. You just got to keep doing it over and over. Listen, E.T. the hip hop preacher. We are here. Eric Thomas, man. We have all stars. We have Charles Terry Jr. We have Jeremy Anderson. We have Kale. We have Mustafa. We have Auntie Val. Today we are talking about respect. But I know you want to go deep on respect, but we got to go to Auntie Val first.
Okay.
With the definition of respect.
I want to whip somebody's butt on this one. I need to bring the belt back out. That's what we need for this one.
But you know, we got to define it for the babies. We got to define it. So I went to Webster and it says a feeling of deep admiration. Come on, E, bring it home.
Yeah. Let me say this. And I know I'm gonna get a whipping for this one. But my homie brought me to his daughter's school for the graduation. And as I was just watching children interact with their parents, I promise you, I wanted to pull out my belt. I'm like, yo, this generation don't got no respect. It's like, I mean, they getting an attitude with their parents. They talking to them reckless. I'm like, yo, this is a different generation. My mom, my father who raised me, I would have got knocked I'm talking about blank, like literally. I'm not playing. Like, I'm not talking like figuratively. I'm talking about you would have got my grandma would have laid hands on you talking to her daughter like that. You know, my grandma hear me talking about my grandma like ain't but one person talking to my daughter like that. That's me. Like you ain't talking to my daughter like that. And so I just, man, feel like this generation has lost, and maybe it's the karate movies. I grew up on karate movies. It was a lot of honor. I will avenge my brother Chang Wang Lee. You know, it was, and for real, watching that Asian culture, it was the bowing, and it wasn't no bowing like, oh man, you disrespect. You know, like now, if somebody bow, oh, you soft, you weak, you bowing to somebody. You like you humbling yourself before another man. No, in some cultures they kiss each other, left side, right side. They, you know what I'm saying? They bow when they pray. They bow, bruh. That's showing honor. That's showing respect. And let me tell y'all something. I believe that there are a lot of doors that open for me because people be tripping like, yo, E.T., what they think I'm a celebrity, but when they hear the respect, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. They like, why you talking to me like that? No. We all level. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Thank you. Please. right? I'm getting in first class. They like bringing me something to drink. I'm like, ma'am, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You got it just like I wanted it. Thank you. Compliments. Man, you phenomenal. Hey, man, you got it going on. You gifted. And I'm telling you, I don't think people treat me the way they treat me because of my status. I believe they treat me the way they treat me because when I just had a young lady, I should read it, but she saw me at the airport and I could tell Jeremy, she knew me. I could see it, but I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna say nothing. Then she got up 10 minutes later, like, yo, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I wanna, Jeremy, I promise y'all, I went in, bro. I'm gonna show you the text, bro. She sent me a 3-page DM, like, yo, you spoke to me. Yo, you talked to me for 30, 40 minutes while we was waiting for our layup. Yo, we got on the plane. I sat back behind you in first class. You sat in the front. You told the lady, could you bring me up this seat in first class? We chopped it up the whole. She was like, yo, she was like, yo, your videos is one thing, but yo, just the way you treated me y'all don't ever lose that. That will get, so let me be quiet, but I'm telling y'all, this generation, y'all all need y'all butt whipped.
Come on.
Y'all ain't got no respect.
I'm itching, Q. I'm itching.
Man,
she itchy ready. Auntie Val itching.
Auntie Val, talk to us.
Look, so to me, it's a generational thing. I'm with E, so I'm seasoned just like you. But it's two things. I'm gonna take about that long. So I think we went from a village concept to an island concept.
Yeah.
Ooh. See, back in the day, it was the village that raised the kids. If I did something, my neighbor could check me.
Yeah.
It was the village.
Bars.
Yeah.
But now it's the island where it's just those people in my house can say something to me about what's going on. So right now, in social, going around social media, y'all know Monique, right?
Yeah.
The comedian. Yeah. Monique got on and she said, Monique said, out of love, my sister, stop wearing these house shoes, pajama pants, and bonnets outside. That's for the house.
Yeah, house shoes.
And they start ripping her up. Some people were ripping her up, but she on some old school.
Yeah.
Like, if I see you out of order, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder. Like in church, they used to tap, give me the gum. You didn't know because all you know
is wrong.
Give me the gum.
Right. You just put it. They ain't say nothing. It's just that level of respect. I remember growing up, and I could be when I first started driving, I'd be in the car like, passing the church. I turned the radio down.
Huh?
Just turn the radio down because I'm passing the church. It's just that old school definition of respect has gotten watered down to now is I respect who I want to, not just because I am who I am. Because if I am look, I grew up in the era where if you were a certain age, you had a title in front of your name. My parents didn't play that. You don't call an adult, anyone older than you, by their first name. You call them Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so. And the school where I attended, I became a teacher. And I couldn't do it. Some of the teachers were still there. And I was like, hey, Miss Harris, hey, you can call me. No, I can't. Maybe the other staff can't. You will miss because I met you as a kid, and I'm going to always have that respect for you. So we have to go back to the village. It takes a village. And I believe that it truly takes a village to raise these kids. And that's why as an educator, I stay in my kids' lives. I'm not in there. When school is out, I'm not out.
Absolutely.
I'm not.
Jeremy, let's talk, man.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Y'all snapping today.
Yeah. And with all due respect, if I could put a spin on it, I think a lot of people have a problem respecting others and their elders because they don't first respect themselves.
Come on.
And I believe that when you all have more respect for yourself, your gift, your calling, your purpose, your power, your potential, you realize how much of a force you are, you will have the mindset to say, man, let me pay homage, let me pay respect for those who will come before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when we talk about respecting your parents and your elders, we're not even just talking about, you just saying yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am. There is a certain type of way that you should be moving and operating. Some of you students during the summer school that's watching us right now, you have no clue, but your mom or your dad go to work for people who are disrespectful to them, who are mean towards them, who talk down on them. And your parents are respectful and they do what they got to do so that one day you can do what you want to do. How dare you not show that same honor and respect after they're sacrificing and doing what they can do to get you the LeBrons, to make sure food is on the table, to make sure you have a roof over your head. And so the way that you treat other people will eventually come back to you. And so we're challenging you all to bring about this shift. We're challenging you to be the next generation that will make respect cool, that will make honor cool, that will make valuing other people cool. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's what's going to take your life to the next level.
Yeah,
Come on. That's good stuff.
Yeah, let the church say amen. Let the church say amen.
Put the plate around. This is the plate going around. Mustafa, talk to us about respect, bro.
Yeah, I love that, man. You know, I think of a lot of the young people now who are really geeked up to go viral, right? It's like, man, I want my video to go viral. And it's like, if you look at some of the videos that have gone viral, it's the jock, it's the athlete that has noticed, you know, someone might not have the cool sneakers and has been getting made fun of because of it. And they have shown respect to someone who they probably is not in their inner circle and have gone to, you know, hand them over some new shoes or some new gear to make that person feel like they too can belong and fit in. And there's those videos that go viral. So that really is proof of concept that when you respect others, you absolutely are now valued and appreciated. It actually takes guts. It's a boldness. It's a level of confidence. It's all the cool factors that you admire in other people that if you show by being, you know, wanting to step out of the crowd for a second and not just make fun of others for being different, but actually accepting their differences and highlighting them for their differences, that you then start being appreciated by many others, you know, and getting that factor in there. But nah, man, I can't argue with what Jay said on that. You know, the sacrifice of loved ones is what really takes it to the next level. So like, for example, I'm spending some time now with my nephews here in Florida, and to Val's point, just about like the whole village mentality, I'm like challenging him like, hey, did you tell your mom you love her today? And he's like, oh, I said it yesterday. I said, tell her today. You got to tell her every day, 4 years old, you know, and it's just, I don't have no responsibility to do that. Right. But if I can contribute in getting him to understand the importance of showing appreciation to mom and dad for the sacrifice that they're doing, I'm believing that I'm sowing a seed into a greater tomorrow. So it's that collection of both things that I can really believe can click between the little ones as well as the parents and the adults.
No question.
Wow. Yeah. Let's go to Charles Terry Jr. What does respect mean to you, and what do these students, what should they know about respect?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Life is too short to be wasting time. One, on people who don't respect, appreciate, or value you. That's the first thing first. Let's just start there. But like Jeremy said, when you respect yourself, other people will respect you. Like for me, I'm the dude that's going to speak to the janitors. I know all the janitors. I know everybody, the person that work out in the front. I know everybody. I'm speaking at, how you doing? What's going on? Now, I'm not your best friend, but you're going to know when you see me. All right, you good? You good? I may actually go and do a little something extra. If you picking up paper, let's, oh man, I got you. I may get up there. We may sit and talk for 20 minutes. And I'm late doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's slowing down and not being so busy, being busy to where you're not in the present moment. So that kid at school who's over there by himself, it's okay to go over there and talk to that kid, because that kid very well may have access to be something, to unlock something that you may need. That may be the graphic designer that's going to create your logo that's going to take you to the top. But don't be afraid to be like, oh, I got to hang with these cool people, and that dude over there is weird, and you find yourself participating in isolating someone because they don't necessarily look like you, but they could potentially have potential to help you be better for what you got going on. So just slow down and be great.
Yeah, Kale, talk to us, brother, about respect.
To me, it's easy, Q. The golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Yeah. And it doesn't say do unto others as they've done unto you. It says do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah, bars.
Like it's that simple. If that means there's nothing, like I think a lot of people confuse respect with something that you have to earn or some accolades that you have to get to be respectable. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That means I'm going to treat you the way I would want to be treated, regardless of how you treat me, regardless of how you see yourself, regardless of what position you have in life. I'm going to give you that respect because you're a creature of God. You know what I'm saying? Or you're here on earth. We all going through this life dealing with struggles. People are silently struggling. People are struggling out loud. People are having problems of their own mentally, spiritually, and physically. So you don't have any idea what your neighbor is going through. So give them that respect of surviving. You know what I'm saying? Give them the respect that they hear. They living, they trying, they're doing their best just like you are. So the same kind of respect you want to come on to you, give those people that respect off the bat. Don't let them have to earn it. Even if somebody disrespects you, still give them your respect. A lot of people in this generation, they on that keep that same energy stuff. It's like, no, that don't mean I'm going to match your disrespect with disrespect. Keep that same energy means even if you disrespect me, I'm going to keep the same energy of respect.
That part.
It's that simple. Keep that same energy. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The golden rule is golden for a reason. It's because it's the baseline for all human decency and respect.
Man, listen, you know, I want to talk specifically to the students that are watching right now. If you were sat down to watch this from a parent or a guardian or someone who is older than you, and you're like, I didn't really want to do this, because you have to respect that person that is doing that for you, because everything that you want to do in life, later on in life, these people are here for a reason.
Absolutely.
To be there for you. They're respecting you enough to make sure that your life is easier when you get older. Right? This summer school, reading books, eating your vegetables, going to bed early or going to bed on time, doing chores, they're setting you up for, they respect you enough. They love you enough to pour into you. So the like Kale said, the baseline is just giving these people the same respect. You know, a lot of times I never forget, and my sons are watching this. I'm driving home, I'm picking them up from school, and I'm talking to my wife, and she's like, oh, I'm like, what do you want for dinner? She's like, and the kids are in the car. She's like, maybe we can go. I'm like, maybe we go to a restaurant. So they're getting hype about the restaurant. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go to the supermarket and cook. So I go to the supermarket, and my sons, they're, you know, walking behind me. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? My oldest son says to me, he says, you got my hopes up high. I said, I got your hopes up high with what? He's like, you got my hopes up high. I'm like, yo, I was in the parking lot. A lot of people know me. I don't care. I said, you are ungrateful. We're about to go in a store to get you food that I'm going to buy. I'm going to cook for you.
Right.
For you. Everything that you guys have no idea. I think Kale said it. There's so many things you don't know that people in your life that are pouring into you are going through.
Right.
They have so much on their shoulders that they're doing for you. They may be going to a job, dealing with a boss that's treating them, like Jeremy said, a way that they would never be talked to for you. You have to give respect. You only get what you give. Okay. And these people that are in your life, they're doing this for you. They care and they love you. Please give the same respect. Please do that.
Let's go.
Hey. I'm not judging y'all. I'm not judging you. I disrespected the man that my mother married, you know, and became my father. And, you know, it's so good, you know, when you hang around good people, because, you know, being around Jeremy and hearing how he talks about, you know, his experience is like a rebuke to me, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody, you know, married my mom, took me as their son, gave me their last name, but I ain't necessarily, you know, experienced it the way Jeremy did. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't necessarily hear me talking the same way. You feel me? And it was because as a younger person, I just disrespected the fact that, you know, this person, I was like, you ain't my father. And it's like, yo, not trying to be funny, but your father ain't your father. You know what I'm saying? Like, you disrespecting the person who came in your life. You talking about he lied, they ain't tell me who my real father was. It's like, lie? I didn't lie. I took the role. You feel me? I didn't lie. I took the role. I gave you my last name. I got up and went to work. I didn't lie. I didn't let nobody call you something other than my son. I didn't lie. I didn't want nobody calling you something else. I wanted them to know you were my child. And I didn't want them to know somebody else was your child and I became your father. I wanted them to know you were mine. And so I was stupid, dumb. You feel me? Ignorant. And I reap the benefits from that. And I'm gonna tell you, for those of you who want to be big and bad, when you disrespect folk, you get disrespected. Just being 100. I have had what I believe to be some unnecessary. And you know what, Q, is funny because sometimes we'll go like, I'm a man of God. So sometimes I go to God like, yo, what's up? Like, what? Like, bruh, explain to me. You know, so there's been times with my son, I'm like, yo, what is he on? And God was like, oh, don't forget the seeds you sowed. You sowed some seeds, son. Like, don't forget that. Like, don't act like you was perfect with your father. Like, you did some, as Jeremy say, dolo. You know what I'm saying? You did some dumb stuff. So you reaping some of the stuff you did. You weren't respectful. You feel me? I remember leaving the crib, Jeremy cussing my man out. Like, I didn't even cuss. And I was so angry, so emotional that I cussed him out and said, bro, if I see you on the west side of Detroit, like if I see you on the block when I'm in the city, I'm taking your doggone life, bro. Like, don't play with me. You feel me? Like, you did this, you did that. Just dumb, just stupid looking back. And God has blessed me tremendously, but I've had to pay the price for being disrespectful. You feel me? You don't get away. Like, you can do it if you big enough, you bold enough, you bad enough, but don't think it ain't coming back. Like, don't think it ain't coming back, and you don't know when it's gonna come back. So I just want to say to y'all, man, I grew up. I want you to grow up now. The people that's looking out for you. If you want to disrespect somebody, do it to a stranger or somebody. Don't do it to the people. And y'all, I was quick to be respectful outside the house, but stupid inside the house. Stupid inside the house. You feel me? So be respectful in both. But if you're going to be respectful, respect the people that respect you enough to get up, go to work for you like it was said, cook for you like it was said, shop for you like it was said, look out for you, protect you like it was said, put a roof over your head like it was said, air condition you out, whatever you have, whatever you got, be grateful for that. Small steps, great distances. Now you know. Let's go.